Well, yo, what's good? It's K Felon, KFelonBeats.com. Um, just back at you with another quick video. Um, I'm sitting here watching First Take at the moment, and they're talking about this Zeke Elliott deal that he just got, 50 million guaranteed, some crazy money for a running back. But like I always tell y'all, man, whatever y'all do, me watch my videos. I like niggas to be comfortable. Get your smoke, get your drink, do whatever it is you need to do to get in your zone. But it made me think about recording contracts. And give me a second. But it made me think like about recording contracts and like how a lot of producers, a lot of artists don't understand like how those contracts work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just try to break this down in a nutshell for y'all to help y'all kind of understand how like the term of a contract works. So if you look at like a lot of NFL deals, a lot of NBA contracts and shit like that, they'll have they'll sign somebody to like, okay, so Zeke just got a 6 year contract, right? But on his rookie contract, he still had 2 years left. So essentially with this contract extension, he is now signed to the Cowboys for 8 years. However, in a lot of these contracts, they have where it's like you have a 2 year option type deal. You know what I'm saying? And that option is mainly like if you want to re-sign with the team, if you want to go out there and be a free agent. You know what I'm saying? Request a trade, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Zeke said he was going to hold out until he got a new contract. Even though he still had 2 years left on his rookie contract, he's saying, I want my money that I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up giving him the money. Gave him the contract, gave him the money. Now, with record deals, their contracts work a little bit differently because, of course, with the NFL, you got 30 owners, 31, 30, whatever, 30 some owners. You know what I'm saying? That it's all collective bargaining and all of that shit. So a lot of shit goes into those contracts and how payouts work and the rollout of your actual incentives, shit like that. Like it's different shit that you get in an NFL contract, which I don't really, know, haven't read up on those contracts. But with contracts for like record labels, you might get some shit like a label could sign you to let's say a 1 year with 4 1 year options. So it'll read some shit like 1 year plus 4 1 year options. Now, what that means is that the label will sign you for a year, right? They'll give you an advance, some shit, and depending on what you do in that year will determine what happens with the next four options that they have in your contract. So you get signed to a label, they give you a 1 plus 4 year, 4 1 year option contract, right? That first year, boom, you come out, you put out a smash hit single or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the label, let's say they give you like 200 grand advance. And then boom, you make their money back. You know what I'm saying? You sell enough units to where they got their money back. They advance that they gave you, they got their money back. So now you're in the green. You know what I'm saying? You're able to receive royalties. You know what I'm saying? So the label might say, damn, he had a good year. Well, let's pick him up for a second year. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that second year, same thing. They give you an advance and they're able to recoup their money. Then a label, what they would do is just keep picking up the options. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, let's try it for a third year. Now, I know a lot of people question and they say shit like, yo, whatever happened to this nigga? What the fuck happened to niggas like K Camp and Cash Out and all these niggas that had singles? They was buzzing for a good year, but you don't even hear from these motherfuckers no more. That's because the label, the label 9 times out of 10 decided not to pick up that option to extend their contract. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to the options in the contracts, the label decides whether or not they want to pick up the option to bring you on for another year. You know what I'm saying? Or to pay you for another year. Because they can sign you to these contracts. Like a lot of people would be sitting on the roster but doing absolutely nothing. Because a label can pick up the option for another year, but they don't have to pay you. They don't have to give you an advance. You know what I'm saying? If I gave you 250 for your first, you know what I mean, for your first project and I didn't recoup my money, you owe me. And if you're making music that I feel as though is not going to sell, then there's no need for me to give you another advance. There's no need for me to put you in the studio because at the end of the day, as an artist, you pay for all that shit. You you pay for all of that. When they when you go to the studio, you're paying for that out of your royalties. And a lot of these contracts, the labels will have it where they say, where it's stated, you can only record at studios that they approve. So pretty much, you only go to shit that's on their payroll. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to your homie's studio and record your album. They're not trying to hear that because it's all about the control of the contract, and also they want to control their funds. So your work, you go into their studio to record, yeah, they'll give you 10 grand to bam, go finish this song. You go to the studio, you have to go to the studio that they own, that they advise you to go to, which is more money coming back to them. You know what I'm saying? And then at that, even if you don't sell, if they don't recoup their money, they're not gonna be too hurt. All right, it's like, all right, it is what it is, tax write off, whatever, fuck it. But now you're sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Your contract keeps getting extended, but you're not getting no fucking money out of it because the label controls whether or not they decide to keep you on the roster. Let's say, all right, so let's say you come out your first year, you have a good year, right? But your second year, because they got that thing called the sophomore slump. Your second year, you don't do as good as your first year, but yet you have another label coming at you like, yo, I mean, find a way to come sign with us. We want to work with you. We feel like we can help you better than that label is because some labels, you know what I'm saying, you might get lost in the sauce. Like you get signed to like Def Jam, you gonna get lost. You know what I'm saying? Because their roster is so extensive. But then it might be a smaller label, you know what I'm saying, that caters towards up and coming artists that helps push them out and get them in the forefront. You might sign with Def Jam, but they don't have the shit that you need to be able to get you out there and really blow up like you want to. You know what I'm saying? So you might be signed to Def Jam and did good on your first album, but your second one not so good, maybe due to marketing and promotion, whatever. Could be anything. But then you might have another label, you know what I'm saying? Any fucking label, the 300 ENT, them motherfuckers might be like, yo, you know what? We can do some shit. We can do some shit with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get him out of that contract and get him over here where we have the better tools to work with him. Def Jam can say, well, damn, if we let him go, there's a chance that he can make, you know what I mean, some serious money over here, but we're gonna lose out on that. So we gonna sit you down. We gonna pick up your third year option. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna sit you down. Like we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna re-sign you, but you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna record anything. You're not doing no shows. You're not going out there. You know what I mean? Doing no promo runs, no nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're just gonna sit for the rest of this year. We know we live in a microwave, fast-paced society. 90 days you've forgotten about. If you ain't constantly on motherfuckers' radar, you are obsolete. So you imagine you sit down for an entire year. Within a year, you might have 10 new artists come up. You know what I'm saying? 3 of them really blow up. One of them be that whole deal, and everybody's attention is on them. Niggas done forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? You 3 years ago, pretty much. Your buzz was 3 years ago. You're not doing shit right now. So this is the type of things that you need to look out for when you're going to sign with a label. You need to see what the contract term is, because that can determine whether or not you going to have a beginning of a good career, or you nigga, you might get lost. You might get signed and just be sitting on the fucking bench, can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on how your contract is structured, a label could say, well, you can't do no features. So you can't go and collab with this motherfucker. Chris Brown may say, yo, I want you on a, you know what I mean, I want you on this single I'm working on. The label could say, well, we don't really fuck with him like that. Nah, you ain't working with him. Mm-mm. Nah, you can't take that. You can't do that feature, so you can't get that bag. You know what I'm saying? And you can't keep your buzz going. That's how niggas keep their buzzers going, doing features. You know what I'm saying? Doing these random remixes. I'm gonna do another, that's a separate video. These random ass remixes that ain't really remixes, it's just niggas need to jump on a wave. So pretty much they'll go record a verse and then try to put it out as a fucking remix. But it, like, whatever. That's another video. But you know what I'm saying? The thing is, you want to keep your buzz going, but if you sign to the wrong label with the wrong type of term of your contract, you could be stuck with a fucking label for 5 or 6 years and not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You look at motherfuckers that signed to like Young Money. I've yet to hear a Gutta Gutta album. Yet what's the other little nigga name, the Dreads, little Chucky or whatever his name, have yet to hear an album, any type of anything from this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be, I'm in the battle rap. You know what I mean? I battle rap. I watch battle rap. Jay Mills is claiming to fame being signed to, I mean, Young Money, but nigga, what have you done on that label? Like, from like what have you done that niggas can associate it with Young Money? Let's say, yeah, that nigga was popping. Like, you can just say, well, I was signed to them, but you ain't really do shit. No albums, no singles. Well, yeah, the single, but like no real album sales, no nothing. Like you just was signed to them for 4 or 5 years, and then that's it. That's it. You can just say I was signed to Young Money. I put out a single. I was on Every Girl in the World, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now you obsolete. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So pay very close attention to these contracts, to these terms. You know what I'm saying? The terms of them. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to get signed and get stuck with a fucking label for 3 or 4 years and you not doing shit. That's like Odell Beckham being on the Giants. Like, you may be a fucking star, but if you want a suck ass squad, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little bit of shine. You might I mean, stand out a little bit, but then it's just like, well, we ain't really doing shit. We see you play good for 6 games of the year. Three of them, 4 other games, nigga, you fucking hurt, and then the rest of the games you just was your team suck ass. So your stats ain't going nowhere. You're not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You may got the name, you may got the buzz from when you first came out, but now, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? So be careful when you're looking at these contracts. Look at the terms, see how long, see how many options that they have. You know what I'm saying? It could be some shit, a 1 year plus a 1 year option. Say, all right, fuck it. I could sacrifice this 2 years and see where this leads me. You know what I'm saying? And with contract negotiations, I mean, it it all depends on the word, and it all depends on how the contract is structured, and it also depends on your knowledge of it. If you go in there and you don't know what the fuck is going on in that paperwork and you just sign it, a label is fucking happy because you're not challenging them. But if you go in there and you open that contract and you start reading shit and you like, oh wait, whoa, nah. You know what? We need to talk about this. We need an addendum on this. This term, nah, this is too long. I don't want, nah. This is like 5 years. You talking about me signing to you? Nah, I'm good. No. We need to discuss. You know what I mean? Negotiate and figure out a way to make this term work. Maybe 2 years, 3 years maximum, whatever. But we need to work out if I sell this many amount of units within this year. You know what I'm saying? What does that do to my advance? What does that do to um not only advance, but your points, your percentages? You know what I'm saying? Because you could go from 7% royalty rate, and you might have put out a platinum fucking single, and then the contract it says, oh, if I go platinum, you know what I mean, my royalty rate increases. So you might go from 7% to 10%, 12%. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's different shit that you need to look out for. But the first thing you need to look out for is the term, the length of your contract. How long will you be tied to these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of factors that go into that. But some labels could be out to get you, and some labels could be actually trying to push you and actually have what you need, the type of departments and the people in those departments that can help you succeed, as opposed to this label who just has a name, has a brand, has a standing because they've been around for fucking ever, but everybody on their fucking staff is 40 and over and don't know what the fuck is going on social media. You know what I'm saying? So read your contracts, study. I'm so pissed off that I don't have my book that I could actually read this shit to y'all. But can't remember the fucking name of it off the top of my fucking head. But it's Richard Schellenberg, the something about recording contracts. It's a book. It's like a 500-page book. Like, I don't have my copy with me. I think I actually lost it when I moved. But Google that. Rich Schullen, SCHULENBERG. I think I don't quote me on that, but look up the definitive guide to recording contracts or some shit. It's a red cover with yellow words. You know what I'm saying? Google that shit. Buy that shit. It's only like $8 for the book. You know what I'm saying? Buy that shit. Get it. Study it. Study. You're gonna get a fucking headache. I got a migraine. It took me forever to get past just the term of the contract section, because the language, the language in them contracts is crazy. But once you crack it, once you understand the flow of it, the beginning part is what, I mean, once you crack that and you figure out the flow of it, the rest of your contracts is kind of the same language. You just need to understand how words are being placed and what's being said. You know what I'm saying? And then try to break that shit down into pure niggadom the layman's terms as you could possibly get ABC. This is exactly what this is saying. Cool. Once you understand that, reading contracts is pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? But you want to know what the fuck you reading before you sign any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just my advice to you. And with that said, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. If you need a consultation, if you want more in depth about this contract shit, because I will be actually putting out a course pretty soon on this, breaking a lot of this shit down. But if you want some information, one-on-one questioning, anything to help you steer you in the right direction, hit me up, kfelon86 at gmail.com to book a consultation. Follow me on social media at kfelonbeats, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Look me up. K Felon versus, I mean, and my battles will come up. You know what I'm saying? I probably got about 7 to 8 of them online. Uh, and that's it, man. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. I have links down below where you can join my email list and stay up to date and be the first people to get, you know what I'm saying, all this type of information. You'll be the first one to have this type of shit. So get with me, man. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Y'all be easy. Watch this back. Catch a lot of the shit that I've been saying. And y'all take it easy, man. Lay it down. Get ready for work. Deuces.